Hi. So this is going to be the second video in the Redskull campaign series I'm doing with Captain Marvel. The first one was against Crossbones on Expert, and it went well. And I'll be continuing it with Expert Absorbing Man. So I'm using the same shield deck from the game with Crossbones. I'm not planning on editing the deck at all. If I lose a scenario too many times in a row or something, then I'll edit it. But I think it should work for all of them. So I already set up the encounter deck, and now I will do the setup on the main scheme. So it says discard cards from the encounter deck until an environment is discarded, and put that card into play and shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So discarding here. Oh, there's one. So he is getting, this is the abandoned facility. It's metal. And now I shuffle the encounter deck, discard pile into the encounter deck, and then I will also shuffle my obligation in at this point. And then while I'm shuffling here, I'll read Absorbing Man. So he gains the trait of each environment in play, and when he's revealed, if super absorbing power is in play, deal one encounter card to each player. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard power for super absorbing power and reveal it, and then shuffle the encounter deck to search for this way. So I'll grab that right now. There it is. Super absorbing power. Creel has the ability to absorb properties of multiple elements at once, but it requires intense concentration. Absorber Man gains the ice, metal, stone, and wood traits. So his cards have different effects based on what traits he has out. So it'll be a good idea to try to get rid of super absorbing power before, hopefully on the first turn, because it'll make it a lot easier. Okay, his deck is shuffled. So now I'll shuffle up mine, and then I can begin play. Also, this flips over. I'll read that while I'm shuffling mine. So the main scheme says forced response after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 delay counter on here. And then when an environment enters play, discard each other environment card in play. So he's only going to be able to have one environment at a time. Okay. And now his environment also has an effect. After Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, discard 1 resource icon from your hand, 2 resources instead if there are 5 or more delay counters in the main scheme. Okay. So now I can draw up to my hand size and then begin playing. 5, 1 more. Do I want a mulligan here? So I really like Nick Fury on the first turn, so I'm probably going to end up keeping that. Do I want to mulligan here? I think not. Because the thing about Nick Fury on the first turn is that because I have this shield deck, I want to make sure I get all my cards set up. And I don't really want to end up with more cards than I can handle. So like if I get like Sky Destroyer and my Helicarrier in the same hand after this, that would suck. So I think I'll just do the safe play and then not mulligan here. Action. Choose the player to draw a card. Draw a card. Monica Chain. It's going exactly like the last video. I swear I didn't. I swear I shuffled. So I'll play Nick Fury. He costs 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of difficult. I'll get rid of his freelance team as well. And then draw 3 cards. 1, 2. Okay, now government liaison is great to get out here. I'll get government liaison out as well. I think I will. I'm gonna keep my supports over here and my hands down here. And then this, but it's the villain health. My health. Okay. I think that's it for playing cards. And then I'll overthwart this a bit, but I'll finish the super absorbing power. That's separately. That's not good. And that will end my turn. Yeah. Now I'll ready all of my people. Draw up to my hand size. Okay. So I have these 5 cards in my hand. Probably just gonna end up trying to play Mockingbird and Monica Chang. I think that's what I'll do. Oh, I forgot to do this. The main scheme should have started with 4 threat on it. Oh, I'm really used to playing 2-player actually. So just 2. And now it goes up by 1 as a forced response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 delay counter there. So I'll use this die as my delay counter. There it is. 1. Yeah, so 3 threat, 1 delay counter, that a little bit. And now he is going to attack me. I'll block with McFury. Should have a consequential. And that will be 2 damage. Forced response after absorbing man makes an undefended attack against you, discard. So since I'm defending, it's not undefended. 2. Boost of 1 boost icon. Nick Fury is gone. Now I get 1 encounter card. Omnimorph duplication. When revealed, Absorbing Man has the Ice trait, Exhaust trait, Identity, Metal trait, give him a tough status card, and heal a damage. Stone, based on boost card, would discard a random card. So if I hadn't got rid of that, that side scheme, I would have been in trouble. Right now he has Metal, so he gets a tough status card, and heals 1 damage from it. He hasn't taken damage. We'll just give him the tough status card. And now it's my turn. So, I'll just sort 2. And then flip down, actually, because I want to try to play all my allies here. I'll choose a player to draw a card. Choose myself. Interesting. I think I'll skip the mansion for now. So, wait, will I have enough here? 3. I don't have enough to. I still don't have enough to play both of them. So maybe I will just get my mansion out. I think that Monica Chang is more important than Mockingbird here. That grabs me my mansion. I'll draw a card. Hopefully it's a double. It is not. So that was a little unfortunate because I would have liked to play Monica there, but this is fine. I don't think I have a lot of thwarting power in this deck, so it's not going to be that difficult to get the main scheme back under control. Now I'll draw up to my hand size. Accidentally dropped a card there. Okay. Now it's Absorbing Man's turn. 1 threat there. 1 delay counter. And now he schemes against me for 2. 3. That's at 5 of 12. I get an encounter card. Shadow of the Past. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting game. Yanrog comes into play, engaged with me. My side scheme comes out, which has hazard icons, so that's really bad. These will show up in. When revealed, place one additional right here. Yeah, they made a Captain Marvel before they made the hinder keyword. And Yanrog says force response after Yanrog attacks, place one threat on the Psych Magnetron. So I think my top priority right now is to finish the Psych Magnetron. So I will. Alright, I don't have to exhaust to do that. I will draw a card. Sky Destroyer. I'll draw another card with Avengers Mansion, and I'm going to start using these tokens again to represent exhausted. Avengers Mansion lets me draw a card. So things look kind of bad, but I have so many cards here. I should be okay. So I will exhaust Government Liaison and use Strength to get Sky Destroyer. Then I will get Monica Chang by paying 3. She comes out, she will search for a surveillance team. I'll grab one from my deck here. Yeah. Place one snoop counter on each surveillance team I control. So now surveillance team has 4 now, which is actually on par with the 4 justice, which is nice. I'll keep making sure I'll keep my supports over here. And now this is where Homeland Intervention will shine. So I will flip up. I will play Homeland Intervention, exhaust with 3 shield cards I control. So I will exhaust. Which ones will I do here? I think I'll just exhaust Monica Chang. Monica Chang and my surveillance team. And that will thwart 4. And I'll thwart from the Psych Magnetron. And I still have my attack and my thwart. I think now the next priority is to get rid of Yanrog. So I will attack for 2. Yep. I did play a shield card, so Sky Destroyer will be triggered to deal 2 more damage. So Yanrog is almost defeated. And then after Yanrog's defeated, I don't imagine this will be that difficult. I'm starting to get my setup out. Now unexhaust all my people. And then draw up to my hand size of 5. Okay. Now I got another Homeland Intervention. So 1 threat on the main scheme. Adds a delay counter. So step 3 now. And then Absorbing Man is going to activate against me for an attack, which I don't have good defense, so I'll just take the damage here. Wait, it's the undefended attack thing. And then if I make an undefended attack, discard 1 resource. Discard 1 resource icon from your hand. 2 resources instead if there are 5 or more delay counters. Resource icon. So I assume that means here's the resource on the card here. Can I afford to do that? So let me think. I probably want to play Helicarrier and Homeland Intervention at this turn. So in order to do that, I will need to pay Helicarrier. So I'll be able to draw a card here. That's 1, 2. I only need 1 resource for Helicarrier. So I I can use build support. And then, yeah, so that's fine actually. I think I won't block, so I can save my activation here. And after he makes an attack, so I'll do that after this. 2, 3, 4 damage. And then I take 3 from Yanrog as well, so I'm down to 5 health. And then I get an encounter card. Oh, first I discard a resource. I will choose build support. Now my encounter card, Surge. When revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme. And then my other one, the villain attacks me. So now I will block. 2, 3, 4 damage. Okay, now it's my turn. So, Avengers Mansion. Surveillance team, that's good. And then, government liaison. Do I want to play the surveillance team? Probably, so, yeah. Agent 13 would be good too, though. Okay, so I have one resource from there, and then 2, 3. Get helicarrier, and now I will Homeland Intervention. Exhaust up to 3 shield supports I control. I will do 1, 2, 3. Remove 6 threat from the main scheme. It's actually going to allow me to flip alter ego here. I will attack Yanrog and defeat him. And then go into alter ego mode. Draw a card just in case it helps. It doesn't, but that's fine. And that's it for me. So I think finally got through that Shadows of the Past. Should be getting easier. It's a lot of energy resources and no energy channel. So that's a little unfortunate. Ready all my people. And now it is now it's Absorbing Man's turn. So 1 threat here, 1 counter, and then he's going to scheme against me for 2, 3 boost. He has stone or wood, you or sun, but he doesn't. So goes by 3. And then I get an encounter card. When revealed, discard each energy resource from your hand. If you discard no cards this way, this card gains search. So that is awful. So I have to discard energy absorption, crisis interdiction, and energy from my hand. So that basically took away my turn. Yeah, so this has not been easy at all. Absorbing Man, people usually say, is a pretty easy villain, but I don't think it's all that easy when you get Shadows of the Past. So now it's my turn. I'll draw a card. I'll draw a card with my mansion. I will use my helicarrier to get Alpha Flight Station. And I'll use that to get Ironheart out, which will let me draw a card. I will now discard 1 card, exhaust Alpha Flight Station to draw 2 cards. I'll play my energy channel, and then I think I'll just grab another surveillance team. That does 2 damage. I'll knock off his tough status card. Well, actually, I could have used government liaison instead of paying and kept Dum Dum Dugan in my hand. Yeah, that's much better. I will recover for 4. So I'm back to 9 health. I will then use my 2 surveillance teams to remove 2 threat. And then Ironheart will remove 1 threat. And then I think I might just stay. Did that last video too where I knocked over my light. I have to change that. Okay. I think I'm just gonna stay in Alter Ego again. So I can handle the threat on the scheme. And I just wanna, you know, get through my deck. If I lose to schemes, then so be it. It's just unlucky. I think the schemes 10 in 1 turn. So already all my people. Draw up to my hand size. I'll get dealt an encounter card. 2, 3, 4. And then I'll shuffle and draw 2 more cards. But on this next turn, assuming I don't have to discard 4 cards from my hand again, then, or how many resources was it? 5, like 6 resources from my hand. I should be able to showcase just how strong the deck is, because you just have so much going on. There's so much card draw, and shield is very good. 2 more. Nick Fury. That's going to be a great card to get. Okay, and now main scheme goes up by 1. He gets another delay counter, so if I was actually doing the campaign, I wouldn't be doing a good job of stopping him. He schemes for 2, 3 boosts. If you have stone or wood, he does not. So just 3. And I get another encounter card. First one, playing stone, when revealed Alter Ego, he schemes, and if he has stone, he gets +1. So he doesn't have stone, so it's just 2, 3. Maybe I'll have to take back what I said about him finishing the scheme on this turn. When revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme for every 2 delay counters if no threat was added. Okay, so for every 2, meaning 2 threat on the main scheme. So it's at 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, that was scarier than I was expecting, to be honest. Okay, I barely survived though, so now I'll start my turn. I'll draw 2 cards with Avengers Mansion and my commander action. And then I'll use Alpha Flight Station to get rid of Kyrus' introduction, because it's maybe the worst hero card that I know of. Alpha Flight Station lets me draw 2 cards. And you can see at this point, I'll try to get it into view. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my hand. That is where the power of this deck is. Okay, so now I think I'll begin by playing Nick Fury. Actually, no, I'm gonna save that. I'll play my other energy channel, so I'll have 2 of these out now. I'll get Nick Fury by using Helicarrier, Government Liaison, Global Logistics, right now not global, and then just my power in all of us. That gets Nick Fury out. He's gonna let me draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. This is all right. Now I'll play Monica Chang. So I'll have to spend 3 to get her. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sky Destroyer. I'll trigger that. Exhaust Sky Destroyer, deal 2 damage. I'll go into hero mode. Nick Fury will thwart 2. Ironheart will thwart. No, she'll block. Monica Chang will thwart 1. So that is 3 off the main scheme. And then I will energy absorption, place 3 counters on energy channel. And then I think I will just pay. No, I don't. Maybe could have done this a little better. Dum Dum Dugan. No, I just want energy channel. I think Dum Dum Dugan's going to be more valuable here than that. So I will use Ironheart to thwart one. Then I'll pay for Dum Dum Dugan, energy absorption, and then 2 more, 5. And then when he comes into play, well, he doesn't interrupt when he uses an ability technically. So I will exhaust shield cards I control now, which is 1, 2. So I'll exhaust these 2 to give him. Oh wait, I played Monica Chang, and I'm pretty sure I forgot to grab my other surveillance team, but I can't remember. So just to make sure I don't accidentally cheat, I won't go grab my surveillance team, my other surveillance teams, and I won't add the counters because I can't remember exactly if I did. So then I exhausted those 2, so he gets +2 to his thwart, and he will thwart 5 off the main scheme. And he'll take 3 consequential damage for that. And then now Captain Marvel, I will actually have her attack because then I'll leave a little threat on there just to give my surveillance team something to do. And I think that will end my turn. So now I will unexhaust all my people. Again, I'm pretty sure that I forgot to grab my extra surveillance team and add my counters with Monica Chang, but I will leave it because of the Grim rule, I guess. Okay, that's 5. My homeland interventions would have been nice last turn, but they're here now, I guess. Okay, so 1 threat on the main scheme, 1 delay counter, and then he attacks me. I will block with Nick Fury. 2, 3 damage. So Nick Fury is defeated. And now I get an encounter card. When revealed, you are stunned. If Absorb Man has ice, take 2 indirect damage. Yep. Now it's my turn again. First, I will attack to get rid of my stun. I will use my mansion to draw a card. And then I will pay 1, 2, 3 to and use my helicarrier. Photon blast. Keep 1 of these because I need it to use 1 energy resource. Photon blast deals 5 damage to him. And then it's going to let me draw cards as well. Mockingbird comes out. I think I will just get Mockingbird. Paying 3. She is a shield card. Triggers my Sky Destroyer. Deals 2 damage. And now Dum Dum Dugan will attack. And I will exhaust 3 shield supports. So since I'm not going to be using Alpha Flight, I'll use that. That's one of the main reasons I built this deck, actually, was because Alpha Flight is a shield support. So 1, 2, Which is the third one? I'll do a surveillance team. So he'll attack for 6. He'll attack for 6. That's a little too much, actually. Well, yeah. I guess it's fine. I don't think that Absorbing Man will be that much of a threat. I can't just always go back and do everything that I do. So, Dum Dum Dugan will disappear now. Mockingbird will now attack the new Absorbing Man. 1. Actually, no, I'll have her thwart 1 off the main team. And then, I think that'll be it for me. I'll actually use that to thwart 1. And yep, I think that's it. So now I will ready all my cards. Mockingbird should have 1 damage on her. Absorbing Man on this side has 16 health. And I dropped my hand size. Nice. So I'm going to be able to use my energy channel here, and I'll probably be able to close up again. So now, 1 threat on the main scheme and a delay counter. He has delayed this a lot, but I think that was actually mostly Jan Rog. He attacks for 3. I will block with Monica Chang. 3, 4, 5. If he has ice or metal, give him a tough status card. He does have metal. And Monica is defeated. And now an encounter card. Out of guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. You know, I don't have that many field cards left in my deck. So many of them are out. Yeah, I'll discard Government Liaison. That's actually one of the, could be wrong about this, but I don't value Government Liaison really that much, because you pay 2 and then you have to exhaust the Government Liaison each time you play a shield card. You can't exhaust multiple of them for 1 shield card, so it doesn't end up being as useful as I'd like it to be a lot of the times, but it is still good to have 1 copy. But after I already have Helicarrier and Sky Destroyer and 2 surveillance teams out and Mockingbird out, like it's fine. Now it's my turn. So I will use my mansion to draw a card. I'll use Alpha Flight Station to discard a card and draw a card. And then I'll place 5 counters on one of my energy channels. I will grab another surveillance team. Mockingbird will attack for 1. She'll knock off tough status card. I mean, yes, I'll play Crisis Interdiction just because I have actually nothing left to do. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna use Crisis Interdiction and Power in All of Us to put 2 more counters on my other energy channel, which I'll use these blue ones. And now I think I can win actually. So I'll attack for 2. He's at 14. I will use 1 energy channel. Does 10. My other energy channel does exactly 4 because of that. And that's it. So that was Captain Marvel versus Expert Absorberman. That was actually, things went about as bad as possible, but I just didn't quite lose there. That was really fun. So I'll be seeing whoever watches these. I don't know if anyone does at this point in the next video.